We're going to space.
Whole hullabaloo about you, man, and this mess you got going.
I would take an axe to a couple people's heads. I mean, I would go barbarian.
To a couple robots?
No,
Because
to
that's
maybe
really...
like a town, like Oblivion style.
Whoa, no, you just...
Sir, we're talking about robots.
Scabies is a that's also a staple of white culture.
Y'all some nasty niggas, bro.
Like
Is that white culture?
I believe
Y'all can
scabies,
keep that
It's
shit.
dirty.
But the black people, they smoke the weed and they get too relaxed.
I'm not getting taken down by no British cops.
Is this true, Don Juice? Is this true? You know the foreign affairs. Is this true?
It's propaganda. Just saying.
Hello, friends, fiends, everybody in between. We are back again with a late episode of the
So late.
the Fiend Cast. It's post midnight. We are after midnight. We gonna let it all
We late
hang
night
out.
boys, redux.
We out here. It's redo. It's pronounced redo.
Don't you?
It's
okay,
it's midnight madness.
So we're gonna
It's midnight fucking madness.
it's midnight madness.
College
It's
football.
No,
midsummer madness.
crazy.
it'd be horror movie time.
Oh no.
Aren't we
So
like
I'm-
2 months?
I'm gonna go around the circle real quick. We're just gonna talk real quick. Introduce ourselves.
We quit.
Here I am, AJ.
That's
always
Bean
here.
There he is.
Bean Team.
Big
Shut up the bean team.
Bean Team in the
Bean
building.
Team in the building. We got Big Boss over here.
What up? What up? What up?
We got BH.
Big Boss Burger.
I'm Broham the Great, the best that ever was.
Okay.
Nigger.
I don't know about it.
So
The
we
best
got-
that there ever was.
we got Spaceboy Dandy finally back from her restless slumber.
Doing art. What
Hi.
is that?
I'm drawing. Like, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm
You're
not
drawing
done.
hungry eyes. Like
Stop
that
drawing
song from the
Pokemon.
80s. That's eyes. Those are literal eyes.
They are literally eyes, and I'm literally not finished.
What Pokemon is that supposed to be? Like, that's an
I
actual
didn't
que-
even say-
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking him that. What Pokemon? I'm sorry
Hey,
to scream.
hey, y'all
what
both better
Pokemon is
calm
that supposed
the
to be?
fuck
I'm just
down.
confused. What
All right.
Pokemon is just disembodied eyes?
Like,
Dig
maybe-
Dug.
Dig
No.
Dug.
Dig Dug. It looks like fucking Dig Dug.
Those are little
Diglett.
mole voles.
Diglett.
All right. We're
I said
digressing.
Diglett. I said the thing's actual name.
Wait.
You thought
Yeah.
I said Niglet.
She's drawing
A
Niglet.
Niglet.
I said Niglet.
I thought Niglet was a real
Damn.
one, but I guess I was wrong.
Why would they have a Pokemon named Niglet?
There's
Because
no
it was,
Pokemon.
It was a
There
little
is
brown
no
thing that
Pokemon
popped
named
out of the
Niglet.
ground with super large red lips. Those Japanese
I
people.
thought that was his nose. That was his nose.
Oh, that was actually his nose. Yeah, over
Yeah.
time because like
I mean, but you've seen Mr. Popo. Like we know how these things work.
it's true. But Mr. Popo was like
Super
some sort
black.
of Indian
You really believe that?
or something.
He was black as tar.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
So like, would it be racist
with
for me?
red
Would it be
lips.
racist for me to dress up as Mr. Popo for Halloween?
He's
He's not black. He's Mr. Popo. What is he?
He's a made-up character, is what he is.
But not only that, he's like not even a race. That dude's not like. He's like the assistant to the guardian of the earth. He's like a deity of some kind.
because he's all right.
But he's a
Whatever.
black
Oh.
deity.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Yeah. You do that. You go in full.
Fair enough.
You go in full blackface.
Fair enough. So this past week we went to the Orlando Weekly Best of Party. The Orlando Weekly is a free independent
Air quote.
Air quote.
Big air quotes.
newspaper organization here in Orlando. They run a lot off of ads. Like there's literally like 5 pages of ads, but they do it cool. It's right in the middle of it. I still don't read the shit. They're good for local independent, what's the word? Institutions of any kind, anything.
Local culture.
Yeah, local culture.
Local businesses.
They'll curse in their newspaper. That's for free. Like that's neat. Like I remember when I was 12 and I first picked up an Orlando Weekly. I'm like, why are they allowed to curse? I didn't understand.
They're dropping hard R's in there.
No, but they're dropping hard F's.
Oh. Ooh, saucy.
So what they
Yeet
every week or every year they're allowed to you're allowed to vote for the best of certain categories. There's podcasts. It's supposed to be local shit. Podcasts, sandwiches, hot wings, whatever. So we got things.
Prostitutes.
So I wish.
Best dome in Orlando.
So you got categories like categories like best podcast and best sandwich and best hot wing. And mind you, just so everybody knows, there's no like huge bias here. We have not ever applied for an Orlando Weekly best of for podcast.
Nope.
So we are not. I'm not bitter that we didn't win the thing because we are not. We have never.
We're not interested. We just go for funsies.
I got free tickets.
It's fucking free tickets to drink.
Daddy Clarence gets us those tickets. I'm not even sure if those tickets.
The year I went with y'all,
I don't even know if we have to get them from him.
No,
I just
you
know
can
we get them
register
for
on
free.
your own, yeah.
Right. So it's just cool that he gives us
and
the
you
link.
go in there and you drink for free.
Yeah.
And you just, all right.
It's cool. We got 2 free drinks this year. Apparently, it keeps going down. At one point, it was unlimited. Then it went down to 3, and now it's down to 2.
And there's way less people this year.
Unlimited was probably a shit
people.
I'm so glad
the
it
amount of people doing those too. But,
real quick, that violinist.
Oh, she was dope.
Oh my god, that was such a jam.
The chick from the Twister video?
No. There was a DJ in a booth on
And
top of the
this-
stage, and then some woman with a light up violin stick with lights around her violin and light up shoes.
Yeah, light up heels.
And she's just getting it on the violin over the fucking techno beat, bro. Like
Wow.
she's improving. It was obvious
Question.
improv.
And it
Question.
sounds like it was a part of the song.
Getting it,
But-
man.
but-
And there was
was
no
she-
mic hooked up to it. It was just
She
that
was just
loud.
going-
She was just going ham, and she was smiling the whole time like
Was
this.
she-
Like
was she
just
also-
pleasant. She looked like one of those pleasant women with dark hair that you would never talk to because they're kind of weird.
I
But
don't
like
know what that
she just
means.
smiled. She smiled like very like.
Oh. All right. Well, was she popping pussy at the same time?
No, she was very classy.
She's playing the violin.
She was very classy, but very happy about. It was cool.
But at a certain point, though, it kind of got to be too much. Like
the violin.
Yeah.
What, like for
I
the
heavily
event?
Like the music and the violin at a certain
You were
point
upstairs at that point.
just started. No, man. I mean, like, it kind of started getting a little distorted. Like, what the fuck? That's
No, I mean, how can you keep up
Well,
freestyle like that?
where-
Like she tried, she did
gotta-
very well.
you gotta stop. Take a break. You
Yeah.
gotta keep going, bro.
Where
You
was-
gotta- what the
Just-
fuck? I said you had to keep going. Like,
Where was she at?
She
in
was.
the-
She was just kept struck.
Where was this at? In the Beecham?
I
Yeah.
like.
Social?
That was at the
Beecham.
Beecham.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
Beecham.
definitely the Beecham.
I like.
I heard
liked
they
it.
like
I was getting
redid. They redid everything now. Like they redid.
Yeah,
the
not
VIP
on
sections.
Saturday nights. It's very.
Looks
No, I mean like they remodeled it. Like they put down like
No,
painted.
it's pretty much the
to
same.
me.
It's
It
the
was
same.
It's the same shit.
That was
It's the same
Wednesday.
shit. It's a
Why'd you
theater.
say Saturday?
Did I say Saturday?
Yeah.
I thought I said this past week. I don't think I said Saturday at all.
So
It sounded
so
like you
Daddy
said
Clarence was in
Saturday.
there
I don't know.
jugging.
Daddy Clarence was in there getting it, and I
Oh,
don't want to.
he
I don't want
was-
to let out his business, but
can't
that boy
snitch.
dances.
That boy be getting it.
That boy gets it, and I was dancing.
All right, so
And,
on a
like,
scale
you-
of like
you'll rarely
break
see-
dancing to like Elaine Bennett.
That boy don't give a fuck.
Doing
That
the
was
hurdle.
low.
I don't give a fuck.
I
That
don't give a
low.
fuck.
That low.
That is hardcore.
I like
honestly,
I like that energy though. I don't give a
Daddy
fuck.
Daddy Clarence. I love Daddy Clarence, but he gained a level of respect for me that night with that comment in that context.
Women trying to get on him, and he's like, I don't give a
I don't give
fuck.
a fuck. That's so G. It was such a subtle thought patrol because like she didn't have to know. I was just trying. I was trying to watch
but
out
when
for my boy.
that-
I was like,
when you told me that, the only thing I could think of was just so pure.
it was
Because
so
that's
hard.
exactly
he
what
just
he
wanted to
would've just-
dance.
I don't give a
He
fuck.
just wanted to. He just wanted to
fucking going
dance.
in.
And honestly, he was the only reason I really danced because like I Kutre seen me dance 2 weeks ago for Zaz's birthday. I don't like to dance, because I don't have rhythm. But if I get drunk enough, I'll just start getting it.
I'm about to say,
Start
nigga,
juking.
I'm about to say, bro, you don't like to dance, but every time you be a party something, bro, you always joking, bro. I've never not seen you in a party not joking.
You like to dance. You like to dance.
You like joking, bro.
I
You
don't
ain't gotta lie, bro. If you
Okay,
like
so let me rephrase. I don't think I can dance.
Well,
I am self-conscious about my dancing.
a lot of people can't dance, so you shouldn't feel bad.
But I can't. You've seen me. Like I could, but I don't. Let's put it.
You jiggling it.
I'm a white man jiggling Hank Hill ass.
You up there popping pussy?
Yes.
You up there popping pussy?
Sorta.
I'm spinning
Bopping
dicks.
pussy.
I'm spinning my dick. Think about the hip movement that involves.
Yeah, people
I
say throw
remember-
that ass in a circle.
I
Is
remember-
throw that dick in a circle a thing?
It's
Yeah.
not, but
I
like
mean,
it
it
is.
is.
Like it's not a said thing. It's
Yeah,
not a
it's not-
spoken word, but it
Yeah,
is.
Throw
It
that
is.
dick
It
in a
is.
circle.
It's not
It
on
is
record, but you
definitely
definitely
an
can't throw a
action.
dick in a circle.
You can do it.
It's not hard.
I feel like
It
it seems
can't.
actually.
It can't be hard.
It
Yeah.
literally it seems more
It
physically
can't be hard.
plausible and possible to throw a dick in a circle.
No,
than an ass
it
in
literally
a
takes
circle.
two movements.
You throw ass in a circle.
Yeah, you
No,
can
you can
literally throw an
you
ass
just
in
move.
a circle.
You just move. You move your hips one side to the other and the right. You have to move one side a little lower than the other, and you can spin your dick really easily. Every man over the age of 16
I've
has
done
done
it-
this in a
I've
mirror.
done it
Okay,
all
that's
the
what
time.
I'm. Okay, so that's what I'm.
You get out of the shower and not even be in front of a mirror and
Okay,
just be like,
sir,
ha
sir,
Just
Are
fucking,
you doing it?
sir,
fucking torpedo.
Were you doing it in there?
sir,
Fucking torpedo right into the
Sir.
mirror.
But
sir.
I'm not doing it.
That's okay. Listen,
What you,
but that's what my whole point
It's man
is.
twerking.
Kucha, she gonna try
Throwing
to
a
teach you to do this
dick
when
in a
you get home.
circle is easier and more plausible of an action than throwing an ass
No,
in a circle.
No, I'll agree with it. I'll agree with
I
it.
don't agree with it. I think you can fucking...
Okay, so as men, I'm
As a human person,
no, I
Have you seen-
I was breaking it down
Have you-
socially.
have you
So
seen
as
Meg Thee
men,
Stallion?
I get it that you guys may or may not have ever jokingly thrown your ass in a circle.
What are you talking about?
You can't do it. She's trying to explain the ass in the circle is harder than the dick.
Women
in the
do that
circle.
all the time, though.
Right. I'm just saying it's harder.
I mean, you've seen Meg Thee
It's
Stallion.
more difficult to throw an ass in a circle.
She's got the best.
I don't think it is.
Well, I'm a man. As a man, it is harder for me to throw my ass in a circle than my dick.
Oh, as a
now,
man.
as a female, I don't know how your joints work in comparison to your autonomy or your anatomy
They got more,
or your autonomy.
They got more butt meat, so it's more more
booty,
to spin around.
booty meat.
to go in what kind of circle? Like what?
I mean,
Our
it
cir-
could be,
our
it could be a
circles,
star
man.
shape. It
Because
could
am
be
I
any
putting
sort of
my
orbit.
back
It could
in
be.
a arch
You
kind
You
of
throwing
curve?
your
don't
butt
have
cheeks
to.
into a circle.
Honestly,
what
if
am I,
you
like-
put your
No,
if you put your
it
back in
goes
an
like
arch, you're
this.
not
You've
twerking
seen
right.
It goes like this. You've hula hoop before, right?
Duh.
Okay, well then that's it.
That
That's
is
it. That's basically it. That's throwing your ass in a circle. Is
That's
hula
it.
hooping.
So we saw.
Done.
Let's just finish
Mic
this first
drop.
segment off, please.
Okay. I mean, no.
Throwing your ass in a circle is harder than throwing a dick in a circle, but as a man, you can't do either.
But you
with
can't
people
spin
around.
your dick in a circle.
But without people, not with people around, unless you're comfortable.
Unless-
But even if you
that's
hold
for
it in your
later.
hand, you
That's
could
for
throw
later.
it in a circle.
But
You
that's
could.
cheating.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's like
Be the
using
fucking
roids.
pervert.
That's like
that
you
part.
grabbing each cheek and just spinning them in
Yeah,
each
fuck
Yeah, it
hand.
doesn't
Disgusting.
count.
That's not
Yeah,
twerking.
That's cheating.
Like helicoptering is the man
Yeah,
equivalent.
and like if
of-
I paid for a
of
lap dance
twerking.
and the chick comes up and she starts smacking her ass cheeks with her hands, I'm like, wait, what? What am I paying for?
Exactly. I mean, I've never
calling the
had any
cops.
of that, but
You're not-
okay. So
Okay,
we saw
yeah,
old
I
friends.
get
We saw Chris. Y'all remember Chris?
Oh, Chris used to be a regular on the show.
and-
also,
He's
Can
a
I-
good.
can
he's
I
a
do
good
it?
guy.
No.
please.
Nah.
So we saw our boy Chris. We ate pub subs. Publix got one best subs because
They had subs there.
Publix had won. But hear me out. Publix not only won, but at the awards ceremony where they would have won, they had stands up not only with their subs, but you go down. What was the other thing they gave out? They were like tarts. They were like
Oh, I don't know. I ate some chicken.
Macaroons.
they were.
They do
You
macaroons.
got chicken?
now.
Where did you get chicken from?
I got some chicken.
Ale
It was
House.
from
Fried
Miller's Ale House.
Wait,
gotta do the
Miller's
thing.
Ale House won best fried chicken?
They provided us
they-
chicken, so
They
probably.
won best chicken, which is telling you something again.
Fried chicken?
How the fuck does
Because
Miller's
last year,
Ale
last year
House win?
Publix won best fried
They
chicken.
did win it last year.
And they also
Gators
won
has pretty
best
good wings.
subs.
The best subs is
Gators,
okay.
Gators won something.
Okay, so
I
I
think
went.
Gators
They won best
grill.
wings, and I went to Gators today.
Yeah.
Right, their wings are so subpar. Like
No.
every single wing
They are.
I've eaten in your presence has been better.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
Thank
matter
you.
if it's been from somewhere else. If it's
Thank
been
you.
from you,
I've
yours
had
are
some
good.
good
Vinny's
wings
are good.
from
Mine
there.
are good. I cannot argue with a man's wings
Yeah.
unless they're shitty.
Yeah.
You know, like
I've had some
Yeah,
good
nah,
wings.
Frog-
but
Frog
what
is
these,
a pretty-
what these restaurants do is they want to tell you they're
Yeah.
giving you buffalo wings, and you bite into a wing, and one half of it is just a wing, and the other half has buffalo sauce. What did you do with this wing? Did you drizzle sauce on the wings? What are you doing? No, and you're gonna win.
Zach
back.
was looking like, nigga, what the fuck you mean?
This
One
happened-
half was just a wing. It's a wing, nigga.
No,
What you
I mean
mean?
one half was not in It was a raw, not a raw wing, but a bare wing.
I know you mean not covered
It's supposed
in
to
sauce.
be buffalo
I get
wings.
it, yeah.
You asked for a wet wing at just today. I was at Gators Dockside. I got their California bacon burger. Right.
Mistake.
My brother-in-law got the wings, and he asked for them wet. They were dry.
Yeah,
They
man.
were dry.
Yeah, man.
I go
He had to get a side of the sauce.
I go to Gators. I get the garlic parmesan, and I
Best
never,
wings in town.
I mean,
Best wings from a restaurant in town.
I will say
No,
they're
nah,
good.
bruh.
They're pretty good.
Best
but I
wings
will
in
tell
town.
you who
It's
does
like,
the best
well,
ones. Wingstop.
Who's investigating
Wing
this?
Shack.
Who's voting for these?
Wingstop,
Is the actual
No,
question.
Wingstop.
Swoosh.
Wingstop is Pizza
and that's
Hut.
a Port of Miami plug.
Wingstop
Shout out
is
to
like
Rick Ross.
it's like a Domino's.
Wing Shack is like a ripoff of Wing House, but it's smaller. It's like a one little pub on like Conway in Michigan. And what they do is they fry them and then they bake them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
And
the same
and they
thing.
come out
You've heard
so
of
good.
Hideaway, the Hideaway.
The
bar?
Hideaway on Virginia.
Yeah, they do. We used to
My
go there.
dad.
I
My
used to
dad
go there
used to
after
take.
work.
My dad used to take me there when I was like fucking 8.
I used to go there after work, like
Get
work
Rubens.
when I worked overnight. I used to go, get off at like fucking
Get
5:30,
some
6
craft
o'clock.
beers from old people
No,
who've
just
been
go
working
there
there
and
before
just get-
craft beers existed.
Just get like, yeah, we got fucking well specials, fucking $2.99. Like go in there and then get that, and you get a breakfast sandwich, or you could just get wings at 6 o'clock in the morning.
See,
like,
so like these are the people who should have won these.
those
things.
their wings are
So
good. Their wings are
but
pretty
so
good.
for the best of Orlando, you have companies who are not just Orlando. Like you got a best podcast, Tom and Dan. Tom and Dan has been around for 13 years at the very least. No, way more than that actually. Since I was like,
They've been around for a long fucking time.
it's because they were on the Monsters, and then they didn't want to renew their contracts, so they did the podcast when podcasts were first coming up, like when they were first existed. When you could watch a live video of Real Radio and it was all laggy and shit, on the best internet in the fucking country. And so they got this big following. And then iHeart, which was Clear Channel at the time, sucked them back in. They're a radio show. I mean, it's a separate show. It's a literal, and they only do an hour radio show terrestrially, but it's a separate show than the podcast. But they have a nationwide following.
Yeah,
That's not the
inside
best of
baseball.
Orlando.
Yeah,
that
should be
is-
excluded from that shit.
Exactly,
That's
that's-
like, I mean, even with
Publix.
Publix, it's like, yeah, you're too big league to be
and
local.
Gators is full state. Like even if you were just a statewide, like if
Yeah,
you're
it
a
kinda
local,
gives you-
if you're a local company, we're talking about like
If
you
you're
know, like
outside, yeah.
Tijuana Flats 10 years ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
But it beats up on like the little, mom and pop
They can't
places
win.
that they get a lot of business and they enter and then it's like, oh,
I mean,
well,
Steezy, we're gonna have him on the podcast soon. Like
yeah. Well, that's another thing too. Like,
he doesn't even enter anymore because it's
yeah.
like, what's the
'Cause
point?
But I heard they like people pay to get more.
Well, if you were reading our chat, that was kind of Neil saying it's more of where the money is. Like, for instance, Publix had subs. They had advertisement there. Publix obviously
it's obvious
paid
who
to be
put
there.
money in.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were like,
but
okay,
then
we're
again,
going to give a
it's annoying.
donation to the
but
Orlando
then,
Weekly.
But then I see, but how is it the best of Orlando if all I got to do
Apparently
is
it's a
kick
poll.
some money here and then I get
allegedly it is a poll, but however, the Orlando Weekly is the Orlando
because to
Weekly
me
a
that's
nonprofit?
bullshit.
It's not.
It's-
It's
yeah.
non-profit.
It's nonprofit, so you can make a donation to somebody who makes $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
The CEO. I don't know what I'm spouting numbers for most nonprofits. That is the majority of nonprofits. The CEO makes at least $100,000 a year.
I had another Orlando story I just thought of, but I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead.
Martha Skradowski, the reporter for
Channel 6?
Channel 9.
Oh, okay.
Blonde hair. She's going through like a messy divorce right now.
Okay.
And
oh my God.
I was telling Jay about
Are you trying
this.
to tell everybody about this?
No, I mean, no, it's all in the news.
Are you trying to lock
the
this?
Orlando,
What do you mean it's all in the news?
A reporter from the Orlando Sentinel wrote about it in the paper, and everybody was like, "How could he do this?"
That's super distasteful.
No, but all right, so they're having a dispute. Her
Is
and
she
her husband
fucking him on the side, and he's like, "Nah, everybody got to know the tea."
She had triplets, and like that was
the only one I
years
knew who
ago.
had triplets was Amy Caulfield from Fox 35. Shouts out to Fox 35.
No, she had triplets too, but she makes her husband makes he I don't know what he does, but he makes like almost $100,000 a year, right?
Yeah, but if she's like a local newscaster, she probably does too.
She makes 7 times more than what he makes. And here's the thing, and I was telling Jay this, and he was like,
for the noise.
He's like, "Hot Girl Summer is over with." They're both sued each other, right? But and like they're living in the same house, and
So
like she took all the pictures
like
down.
compared to us, this dude's fucking rich.
Yeah, but he's suing. He's already suing her for alimony. Just like
smart man.
Just
no
balling.
prenup. Broker one sues for alimony.
Yeah, just like he's suing.
Why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I would.
But no, I just saw. I remember like before I left the house today, I saw her on the news. I'm like, oh, like she's
now. Who do you
brave.
think? Who do you think fucked the other person to get the other one angry? Do you think it was her or him? Because it could have been either.
I don't.
He could have been one of those who's like, oh yeah, like she just pays for everything I get, and I'm fucking 20-year-olds on the side. I make 100,000 myself.
I don't know. When you start to get money like that,
the money doesn't matter.
Game.
It's
but,
all.
I mean,
it's all
but and again,
bullshit.
you get a lot of people when it comes to power like that. They're in this loveless marriage. Like they're together because they can get along with each other and they can do certain things. But
yeah, something that reminds me of that, Jay-Z.
Oh, this fucking all right.
Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce do something like that.
Her name is Fiance.
Is Beyonce her legal first name? Beyonce Knowles.
My name is Beyonce Knowles.
Because I've seen an interview with her parents, and her parents are almost like the Williams tennis sisters' parents, who are like, no, my kids, they do everything. Like Solange is that like Bonnaroo, like Solange.
Yep.
Solange.
No, I will say this.
I don't get the Solange shit.
I like
neither
Solange.
Neither of them are talented.
I like Solange.
Neither of them are talented.
I like Solange.
That whole family's a cash grab.
You didn't listen to her. Her album was pretty good. I liked it.
Okay.
The Solange album, the second one.
So Jay-Z has recently become a billionaire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a couple months. That was last year, right?
It was a few months ago.
Okay.
Probably about 6 months ago. It was recently enough to be a billionaire. It takes he's been around since the fucking early 90s, so it's taken him almost 30 years to become a billionaire, which is fair. Like I'm not.
Is that fair? Is that fair? Are you going to become a billionaire in 30 years?
I'm not making those moves.
Are you?
Okay, look. We're not.
Anyone in
Zav,
this
Zav.
yes.
If you keep
Of
pushing this, it's
Florida.
gonna get bad, and Kuche's gonna have a lot of work to do.
And he's gonna
so we're
have
gonna
to-
work past your problems with the situation because I'll get onto a different issue.
Looking at twerk makeup tutorials.
So wait, what? No,
Whatever.
shut up. I'm
petty
sorry.
is.
We're moving on back to Jay-Z. So, he has his Rock Nation Sports, and they work on social. They backed Colin Kaepernick, right?
You didn't do air quotes
And-
in it.
Wait. Backed Colin
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. Like he's he's not a real person.
He is.
But why do we have to quote his name?
No, because I
the
shared that.
backing of him is the quote.
I shared that article in the group chat with.
But no, they're back.
It's like okay, how much of because that's the whole situation. The people who are on the other side screaming that he's a sellout and he did all this.
Colin Kaepernick
It's
or
like
Jay-Z?
no, they're saying Jay-Z is. It's like okay, well they never paid attention to
Jay-Z
the entire
is
situation.
literally a sellout.
It's a money move.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like he's a bad guy
but
for being
if
a
you have
sellout.
to
I'm
call-
saying He's working for himself.
Yeah, but
which
if
is
you,
great. Like,
I mean,
I'm not against that.
I said this.
I
was telling Jay this the other day. I said
now he's just a businessman. Now he's just just an elite.
Listen to me. I said it might be like that. Might be part of the move. Is that okay? Well, maybe this will make some traction and make some change down the line. I don't think he's the person to do it. I don't think he's going to be the face. That's going to.
No, he's not going to be the face. But
It might be. It might be.
He's the money.
20 years from now. But he's not. Don't try to justify it as he's the guy. He's doing this. And if you have to say that about Jay-Z, you have to say the same exact thing about Colin Kaepernick. When the whole Ferguson shit was going on, was he bending the knee then? No, it was when he Kuchar said when he got fucking
fucked
benched.
over.
So all these people, he should have got
the whole thing.
It wasn't for him. It was a business as much as it was a business move for Jay-Z.
Mostly a business play.
It was a business move for fucking Colin Kaepernick.
So
period.
So from what I didn't even know Rock Nation Sports existed until just now. Like until I read this article on this story. So I guess they're a brokerage more of anything, like an agency for these sports stars. They signed Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Cano? Is that how the O is?
Yeah,
There's an accent
Cano.
over the O. I didn't know how. I don't.
Yeah,
Robinson
Cano.
I put an accent over the. I put a accentuation on the end. I got you. So Cano. That's where that is, and then they've also signed Victor Cruz,
KD,
and Skylar Diggins Smith, which is a woman.
Yeah, she plays for WNBA.
Yes,
she's a baddie.
So they're a brokerage firm, from what I can. They sell people. So Jay-Z is selling people to different sports. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, but
the first move from Rock Nation Sports was signing Robinson Cano. That
don't you know?
Don't people get sold all the time though in their contracts?
Yeah. Okay. So
stuff,
I don't want to say my words exactly as I would normally say, but the sports industry has become the new slave trade in the sense like they still make money.
Well, it's always been that way. Look at, the NFL is probably more closer tied to that. The NBA, there's the two differences between two most powerful sports leagues. You got the football and you got basketball. The NFL, the owners have the power. In the NBA, the players own the league. So if LeBron says, "Hey, look, I'm not going to play," like he missed the playoffs this past year and the ratings was in the fucking toilet. Like in the NFL, it's different. It's an owners league. It's a coaches and owners league.
So because of this deal that Rock Nation Sports has worked out with the NFL, there have been new social justice initiatives since Colin Kaepernick, and entertainment programming is something that they're working on, including the Super Bowl halftime show.
Wow, what a
this is just a cover for Jay-Z to get his bitch on the halftime show every year for the next.
But like
10 years.
When was the last time Beyonce had a new song? Like 4 years ago, right? 3?
No, she makes new songs.
Yeah.
I don't listen to.
What's the newest Beyonce song?
Well, I don't listen to Beyonce, so I don't know.
No, what is the newest Beyonce song you can think of?
Was it Lemonade?
Lemonade, exactly.
No,
the visual album.
No, it wasn't that. It was the HBCU shit. Right?
No, the newest song
is
the one where she redid that old song, the "Before I Let You Go."
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah. That's true.
That's her.
That's a cookout hood classic.
Yeah, and she redid it.
Frankie Beverly and
that's
Maze,
the last thing.
Before I Let Go.
And that's pretty recent, I feel like. Yeah. But anyways, I think in general, it's pretty obvious. I feel like Colin
Kaepernick.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
I got it.
Yeet
all right, I know it's there.
Sorry.
Yeet cannons.
I feel like Colin Kaepernick, back when a couple of years ago when this whole thing first started, I feel like it's just all been games. It's all been games, and people tack on like this bigger
it's business
meaning.
Oh, yeah.
That's business, baby.
And they want it to mean so much.
His wife isn't even black.
Him and his wife hate each other.
His wife isn't black.
They did that for money.
He's mixed. So it's like, now all of a sudden, now that with all of the other stuff that was going on, when Ferguson happened, when the Black Lives Matter was at its peak, he had like nothing to say.
That's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden, when
it's like hard to believe that you actually care when all of a sudden, you going through these problems. You're going through these problems, and now you want to like pretty much do a publicity stunt, and for the sake of fucking justice. And it's just like, I'm not buying it. And then Jay-Z, like, he's always been business oriented. So
the man's about money.
Call him what you really want to call him.
A businessman.
No. Look at me. You know exactly what I mean.
DJ,
he's a businessman.
He's a businessman.
He's a fucking black
so
businessman.
we're gonna move into some other businessmen. So
slippery bastard.
Popeyes this past week has come out with the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I found out about this because I went to get a coupon that I had for a free 2-piece dinner with the purchase of a 3-piece
coupon
on my phone. Yeah,
coupon.
At Popeyes. Yeah, so I got 2 people.
I got a coupon.
I got 5 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and fucking 2 biscuits for $8 fucking dollars. Yes, and a drink. So yes. Yes, I got a coupon. Yes.
You ever do the deal where they did the 10 pieces for like $5?
No, I wish.
I remember when they used to do that. The line used to be all the way down.
Well, the line
50.
is down right now because of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. They did no.
I'm so fucking over this shit. They did no
hype for this sandwich. I went in and saw this sandwich when I used this coupon, and I didn't see the sandwich.
So
I saw an advertisement. No, it was $4 for a sandwich. No, for a fucking Popeyes sandwich.
All right, well, how much would you pay for one at Chick-fil-A? I'm just the MSRP.
I rarely go to Chick-fil-A.
Can we look that up, please? Can someone look that up?
A Chick-fil-A sandwich is about $6 by itself.
So you're probably gonna pay about $6.
Yeah, if you get the combo, it's $8.
Thank you very much, Plies.
I get the spice. You from Palatka?
I don't know what the fuck that was. No, wait. You mean like $6? I mean, I'm talking like
it's $4 for just the sandwich at Popeyes. I think this is what sparked the war. So you're right here. So yes, if you want to go to Chick-fil-A where you got some old Southern white woman who made the recipe, compared to Popeyes where you have some fucking Cajun woman,
allegedly.
Yeah, it's the one who's been on the commercials forever. Who's like,
it hasn't been her.
No, it's never been her. She got a good job and somehow became a
fucking balling.
She's never worked at a Popeyes in her life. So this sandwich, right, has broken Popeyes. So they did no marketing for this, except for like a poster on the window for $4 for this sandwich. And there's lines, 20-minute lines out the window. They have ran out. And when I look up Popeyes right now, just Popeyes on Google, I see our Popeyes chicken sandwich test was a disaster. A Popeyes chicken sandwich and a trap
was a disaster.
A Popeyes chicken sandwich and a tactic to set off a Twitter roar. And then please don't meme overworked Popeyes employees from Vice.
Vice would write some dumb shit like that.
Vice can sit the fuck
Please
down.
don't meme overworked Popeyes, because I guess people are taking pictures of Popeyes employees who don't have the sandwiches.
There's one where the lady's like bent over her knees, like she's like Jordan in Game 6, like holding her pants, her apron over, just like like she's been playing all these, and it's like. I mean,
wait,
that's
so
what
are
it
they
is.
doing with the sandwiches?
Apparently, it's a really good sandwich.
I could have sworn it was just a piece of it was like just a piece.
So
of
it is a boneless, skinless thigh.
So there's just a chicken thigh.
It's a chicken thigh with Popeyes breading and seasonings on a pretty nice bun with mayonnaise and pickle. That's all it is.
Fucking gross.
$4. Yeah, I don't agree with pickle. You don't like mayonnaise. I don't like pickle.
I don't fuck with pickles or mayonnaise. So there's
neither of those.
The Chick-fil-A sandwiches, they always put the pickles on them. I can deal with it without the pickles if I pull them off myself. I'm not like that against pickles, but like how does fried chicken and pickle go together?
I can't even pull pickles off myself because the juices from the fucking
yourself.
Pickle.
When have you had pickles on you?
Yeah,
we're not going to unpack that.
Yeah,
that's not what I meant.
Later segment.
That's not what I meant. I meant I can't pull them off myself. Not off of myself. Off myself.
You can't eat pickles is what you're saying.
I don't even want, like, if they handed me the pickles, I couldn't just be like, oh, it's fine, I'll just take them off. No, they need to make me like a new sandwich.
I'll eat a pickle here and there, but it belongs on certain, like a McDouble. I'll eat a pickle on.
Because the pickle juice.
But on the Chick-fil-A sandwich, it's why.
It doesn't make
it.
sense
So,
to me.
Let's just go down the line. Has anybody here tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
No, not yet.
I didn't really know about it. So
It's only been around for like a week.
Literally a week, and people are mad because I've worked at Popeyes. Popeyes gets their truck once a week.
Did you see
people
the
are
dude
mad that
jumping through the
running
window
out? You shouldn't be jumping through windows over
to
a
fight?
fucking 20
You see that one? He jumped. He literally
20-minute line,
jumped through the window
$4
to swing on
sandwich.
to swing on the lady that was a manager, and his wife was like, "I'm gonna jump in too." And it's like,
fair enough.
It's like y'all really,
So
y'all
if
doing the most.
you were to think about it, though, everybody here has had Popeyes, correct?
Of course.
So
Never.
from what I just described, has anybody seen this sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
Zach, you seen the sandwich?
You know it don't look like that in person.
Yeah, it's not that.
Actually, yeah, I've seen
Popeyes.
personal pictures, and it kind of looks like it.
So you
So
said
here,
kinda.
okay, so here's a picture
You said
comparing
kinda.
it. Here's a picture comparing it to the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Because apparently they started a chicken sandwich war. The one in Winter Park. Oh wait, that's not it. The one in Winter Park is like literally 2 doors down from a Chick-fil-A. What? There. Oh my God! What is going on? It looks delicious. It looks really good. It's super breaded.
They said the pickle is like
It looks like
a
less
top-notch
meat.
pickle.
That's the Popeye sandwich. That is the Chick-fil-A sandwich. So like the Popeyes one, the bun is definitely higher quality. The chicken is a lot more breaded, but you got to remember with Chick-fil-A, they pressure cook the chicken before they fry it. They pressure cook it, they bread it, and they fry it. That's why it's so tender. That's why the nuggets just melt in your fucking mouth. But the breading, it's like somebody's watching out for your cholesterol. This shit's Popeyes. The whole chicken is breaded.
It's just
the whole chicken is
full
bread.
of sodium.
I've worked at a Popeyes. I've had a Haitian man tell me the way you're supposed to announce the biscuits are done are hot buttermilk biscuits.
So, regardless of that,
That's how I was trained.
hot buttermilk.
When the biscuits come out of the oven, you are supposed to yell, "Hot buttermilk biscuits!"
wait. So
He
how do
never
y'all
did
prepare?
that.
How do you
He
prepare
only-
the chicken there?
How'd you
though?
prepare fries?
That's what I want to know.
Fresh out
Most
the
of
fryer.
so
How
insider
does the chicken
secrets.
come already bagged?
No. Oh, I mean it comes
Zab,
bagged, but
Zab,
in pieces.
stop
It's
asking all these fucking
it's like
questions.
4
You're not gonna
chickens
ruin this
in
for
a
me.
giant bag cut into pieces. So you got like 4 chickens cut into like 2 thighs, 2 legs each, that type of shit. But there's 4 chickens in a bag. You open that bag, you put it into a different. It's like a plastic container with a bag inside of it that has all the spices that you marinate for 12 hours. That's real. They marinate it from the end of the shift to the start of the shift. So overnight, nobody's there. You put it in at the end of the night. You come back, it's marinated. Then every 15 minutes, they drop a batch of chicken. Every 15 minutes after noon. Before then, it's like 45 minutes and 30. But a lot of times, let me be real, the shit's being breaded with no gloves. This dude taught me, you have to grab the chicken. You have to grab the chicken. And he's just bare handing it with the manager walking by like nothing's a fucking problem. This dude's just grabbing flour and chicken. And he's like, egg wash it twice. You have to egg wash it twice. And he's just throwing his hands into beat eggs.
What's his name?
And so that's
Bean
after you take it out
His
of
name
the
was
marinade.
Jean.
So after you take it out the marinade and like
You
you
throw
dip it in the egg wash and then you bread it.
and then you dip it back in the egg wash and you bread it again.
Oh, so it's double breaded.
That's why it's so
Keith.
crispy.
Have you
yes.
never fried chicken?
Well, no, but KFC doesn't double bread unless you
Well,
ask
I'm
for
just
the extra
asking
crispy.
how they do it there.
So Popeyes
Yeah.
always double breads their chicken.
Chick-fil- I mean,
including
KFC makes a
including
good
their
burger.
chicken fingers. Their wicked chicken or whatever they call them. Those motherfuckers, they're just
What do they do with
regular
the shrimp?
tenders. I know the shrimp are promotional.
Shrimp
at
is just
Popeyes.
roaches, really.
And I only worked at Popeyes for a month and a half, and then I got my $15,000 settlement. So my thing is like, they don't have boneless thighs like that, right? And people are surprised that they ran out. Like, yeah, y'all motherfucker, they didn't do any marketing for this. They didn't say, oh, we've got a new chicken sandwich. Y'all came there. Y'all are going to wait into a 20-minute line and then be mad they don't have the chicken? Why are you in that line so long? Why didn't you leave? You think they, because they're a chicken place, they're going to have boneless, skinless thighs unlimited. Like they didn't.
They
do any
want their
marketing.
chicken.
They did no
I
marketing.
came
Why
here to
would-
get chicken. What do you mean you don't have no chicken?
I saw a fight in Chicago. There was a video of a fight in a Chicago's Popeyes where 3 customers started fighting. The employees, of course, start fighting, and then people who I would only assume are some sort of family come in and start fighting.
Cannons.
This
No,
is like the
there's
Boondocks.
No, it's the middle of Chicago.
No, I'm saying the show The
Oh,
Boondocks.
okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they had it. They hit it right.
There
on
is-
the head.
yeah.
It was, but it wasn't as choreographed. It was like, you know, in high school, when like the 16-year-old black girls fight and like the weaves flying, but it's like all like they're not throwing punches, they're throwing like face palms. They're like, but it's almost punch. So it's like,
Yeah.
so it's like that, and you know, like I would assume somebody would have pulled out a gun, but they didn't, so that's good. Don't fight over chicken. Like I don't care who you are, don't fight over chicken.
Basically, he's saying N-word. Stop being an N-word.
No, there was a white dude who was like, "How are you not gonna have my fucking chicken? How are you gonna advertise a fucking chicken sandwich and not have it?" And he slapped the fucking phone out of the woman's hand because she was recording it.
Yeah,
Because she was just trying to save herself. From
are you
corporate.
sure this wasn't Little Mac? That was there, like Little Mac
he
was.
He
was
was
there
very
like, yo,
reminiscent
I want
of
some
Little
fucking
Mac.
chicken.
If you don't like me, then don't
But
fucking
no, I mean,
talk
imagine fighting somebody over because they don't have chicken.
Because they don't have chicken.
I mean, seriously.
Bro,
like,
why would you
anything.
wait that long? Why would you wait 20 in
I
a
go.
fast food
I
drive-thru?
go to fucking KFC or chicken. I go to another place.
Go somewhere else.
I go to another
Go
one.
eat some. Like
Maybe
anytime,
you don't fucking need the fried chicken.
Yeah, it's
Take
either
that
it's
as a
either,
sign.
It's either you can wait,
Don't we have that
or you
tagline?
shouldn't.
Or you just don't need it.
Don't we have that line of Zav saying, "Y'all better come get this chicken"?
It's still
Listen, I
With
was
a-
quoting
we
someone.
need to put
That's
that. That
from-
should be the cover for this podcast. It's just her
No, that was a
With a-
season 1 episode.
with a Popeyes hat and shirt on.
How are we gonna?
Y'all
how are
better
we
get
gonna do
this
that?
chicken. I don't know. You
Well,
edit
just-
pictures.
Hey,
We're just gonna- we're just
stop
gonna
telling
let
people
that-
that. So we're moving on. So our favorite record label from the 90s. Take a guess.
Cash Money.
From the mid 90s.
No Limit. Slip and Slide.
Jesus Christ.
Slip and Slide had not existed in the mid 90s.
Okay.
Not large, at least.
Yeah, it was still around.
Not somebody that they would never be somebody's favorite unless they were from fucking like Gainesville.
Fuck. So Def Records. Death Row.
Death Row. Thank
Bad
you.
Boy.
Finally. And how did it take you
I'm
4 or
naming-
5
I'm-
guesses to get to Death Row and
Motherfucker,
Bad Boy?
I'm naming the
They're-
ones that are important to me.
That's fair, I guess, but like, damn, dude.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Motherfucker,
Go.
I'm ill.
So Death Row Records.
Death Row.
So at one point they were owned by Martha Stewart, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Wait, what?
Maybe not Martha Stewart. They were owned by a home goods woman. But now,
Really?
because Suge Knight's been, he's Suge Knight. he's
Ain't he doing life right now?
I don't know what he's doing right now. But so, who, if you were to think of somebody who made a lot of toys, who would you think of?
Made a lot of
Hasbro.
toys. Yeah.
Or Mattel.
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 So Hasbro, they're behind My Little Pony, Furbies, the weird fur robots.
I remember that being a thing.
I
So,
never had one.
They have
Yeah, because they came out like.
We're not going down there.
we're not. So you can hack those things to like read your tweets. Like they'll yell out your tweets with their little beak. Yeah, like the old school ones, not the new ones. The new ones are too
That's
advanced.
still. I never got on board with that.
You can skin one of those fucking
not
things, and
going
it's just a
down.
little
Just a
robo
robot.
furry. Yeah.
Fucking
So
bird.
Do the thing.
strange.
damn, Daz
Very
Dillinger
strange.
wasn't Daz Dillinger part of the Dog Pound, the original Dog Pound?
Yes.
Oh man, so Hasbro has acquired Death Row's entire discography with the $4 billion purchase of Entertainment One, who I guess has bought it off of
Got the
whatever
whole-
homemaker.
Got the whole catalog. That's wild. That's wild how that
What you mean
works.
to tell me they got Ambitions as a writer?
Yes.
They got Machiavelli.
They've got fucking regulators.
What the fuck? I'm sick of these fucking conglomerates coming in buying up shit. Fuck Disney. Fuck Hasbro. Whatever the fuck.
Ain't about to tell you to sell your rights.
So here's the statement from the CEO of Hasbro, Brian Goldner.
Like, what are they gonna do with this shit?
Well, let me tell you what
Sell it.
Brian
Like,
Goldner has said in a statement. The acquisition
Wait,
of
Tom,
E1.
why did you say Goldner like that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Go ahead.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Nothing.
So here's what Brian Goldner has to say about the acquisition of Entertainment One. The acquisition of E1 adds beloved story-led global family brands that deliver strong operating returns to Hasbro's portfolio and provides a pipeline of new brand creation driven by family-oriented storytelling.
It's not like he about to license a bunch of instrumentals. Exactly. That's what that sounds like. He about to
Like
license-
Regulators as a child's movie.
So
No, he just going.
Regulators.
So E1 through
Mauna.
E1 owned also Peppa Pig, and I don't know what PJ Masks are, if that's a thing or multiple
You
things.
said PJ Masks?
Oh, I've
PJ
heard of
Masks.
that because of the
Are-
kids at my job.
Are they masks or are
What
they...
kind
It's
of
little-
kids do
it's
you
like-
work at with your job?
No, it's like it's
old
like
now.
a family, and I think they go out and fight crime, and the little kids like wear these little pajama.
So it's a
Suits.
it's a YouTube series, is what you're saying.
I don't know what kind, if it's on YouTube
So
or
it's
TV.
like Incredibles, but for blacks.
No,
It's white people.
Yeah.
What black people would do that? They
So-
get shot.
All right, so
one of them's like a cat.
Incredibles.
One
You can't
of
have a
them's
black
like a
family
lizard.
running around
No,
fighting
so
crime and
Incredibles.
masks.
No, 'cause one of
but
them's
for
like a-
poor whites.
Oh yes.
I wouldn't even say that.
Well, no, they're
I
not
mean, you
poor
would
anymore. They
have
just
to-
got bought by Hasbro.
You would have to just look at them.
Oh no, it's okay. So it's not people. It's an animation thing.
Oh, so they're like
Yeah.
animals.
They were independent animators, and Hasbro bought them. And I actually think my great
Bought the PJ
my-
Masks?
Yeah, Hasbro bought them, and they also own Peppa
Ooh,
Pig.
I
I
wanna
think
pull that
my
up.
great nephew and my great niece watched this PJ.
I heard
Masks show.
I heard of Peppa Pig.
Yeah,
but-
Peppa Pig. He's
This is
7'1".
the
She's
this is the
7'1".
PJ Masks.
Yeah, they look like Jimmy Neutron
Oh, yeah, I
from
see
this
those
age.
Oh, like
Oh
But
my god!
So yeah, they're like they dress up in their
Fucking,
pajamas or something. I don't know.
What is this? I searched for PJ Masks,
They
but
look like
masks
superheroes.
These
masks
guys.
come up. No, I saw those, but this one in this particular one in Google search is not what I thought
What?
that was. It just
I
it's
don't
made of
wanna
like
see it.
wax.
That's PJ
So
Masks.
all right,
It's
so
the devil.
we're gonna move on. So I was in Walmart the other day. Have you guys ever been at the Walmart over on 50 over by UCF past Crystal?
Like one time.
Right
What,
past
past-
Rouse?
Like one
Past
time.
Crystal Lake.
No, past Crystal on 50
Oh,
past Rouse.
No.
Over by Jay's old house. Over by Jay and Sean's
I never
house.
went to the Walmart over there by Jay's house.
So I went there, and it's like right across the street. There's like these like cottages for college kids. So I'm in there, and it's
Cottages for college kids.
yeah, they're expensive.
No, I just
Yeah, no, I gotcha. They're super expensive. They're like homes that rich people buy their kids while they go to college. And these
Well,
kids,
they do all the H, all the Coke.
no,
all the
mostly
bull.
Coke and Molly. No age. Those kids, they're above age. They ain't
Not-
smoking crack or doing
not yet.
heroin.
Until they find out their parents are getting a divorce. And it's just downhill from there.
I thought you were gonna go more elaborate than that.
No,
but
that's it.
fair enough.
That's all I got.
So
That's end.
So I'm in here, and I'm just trying to buy some like basketball shorts, some $6.98 basketball shorts, and like some like vitamin supplements. Like I needed some melatonin because I can't sleep, you know. So and I hear these like I see they're all trying to buy back to school shit and furniture. They just moved to go to UCF and shit, and like I hear these kids talking. I finally realized, like, I just turned 27 a couple months ago. I'm not that old, but I finally realized, like, I'm not a kid anymore. Like, I could hear them speak,
Not a kid anymore.
and I was like, oh my god, these fucking kids are dumb. Like, I was just like, wow, these kids have no substance at all. Like
Yeah,
they
they're
don't.
fucking
They have
stupid.
they're just ready to be filled with university propaganda.
They just lame.
Yeah,
They're just ready
they
to
don't have a
spend
mind of their own.
multiple thousands of dollars to be
shells.
lied
Their
to
parents'
and
money.
brainwashed.
Yeah. No, I agree. No, I mean like
So I ended up buying an incense burner,
Bullshit.
and when I bought it, this like I don't know what he was. He might have been Hispanic, might have been Asian. He was kind of chubbier, but like with like a long hair, but not a ponytail, but not a man bun. You know, like an in between ponytail and man bun. And he was like, "Bro, that thing is so sweet. It's only $5, and the smoke from the incense just comes right out of those holes." And I'm like, bro, like I didn't say this to. I was like, "Thanks, man," but like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's a little box that you close that has holes in it, and you put something in it that smokes. So the smoke is gonna come out of the holes. Like, I really hope you're not going to school for engineering.
that boy was faded.
Yeah, and it really, because like these are the kids who are gonna like lead our future, and this kid was telling me that I should buy a $5 product because the purpose of it is to put an incense in it, and what it does is it smokes out of the
It
holes.
smokes out of the hole.
Then you know, smoke comes out the smoke comes out the
And
holes.
he's like, "Hey, if you want to, you know that one down there, that dragon, my buddy has that one. And it breathes the smoke." And I was like, "That's kind of interesting.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna spend $30 on a fucking incense burner." I didn't say that again. I was like, "Oh, that's cool," you know. But like, what in the like? How do people talk? Like, how do adults talk to these people? Because this kid tried to engage me for some reason, and I realized that he was a kid. I was like, "Wow,
and
this."
then you pull out the yeet cannon.
I was in
then
Walmart.
you-
I'm gonna get no. You can't do that.
All
My
right.
brother-in-law just got
All right.
fucking.
All right.
He
Hold
wouldn't
up.
even. He
Hold
wasn't
up.
even allowed to buy ammo there.
You walk into Walmart with the yeet cannon already hanging.
No,
off
no,
your
no, no,
waist.
no, no, no. The
And
views
then-
expressed by DJ are not the views
What?
held
no.
by Fiendfix or
I-
any of its
You
affiliates.
just no. You
They
can
come
open.
to
You
get
can't
you,
go.
boy,
You
you
can't
fucked
talk
up.
about bringing
The
guns.
feds coming to
You
get
can't
you.
bring
You
a
can-
gun to the Walmart.
you can
no.
Feds
open
coming to
carry.
get
No,
you.
no,
The
no, no.
feds coming to
Somebody
get you.
just got
I will tell
arrested.
you. I
Somebody
will-
just
listen,
got arrested.
listen.
Feds
Somebody
coming.
Hold
just
up.
got arrested
Let
for
me
open
tell you.
carrying in
Let
a
me
Walmart.
tell you.
There was a
In
black
North
kid who got
Carolina.
shot
Y'all.
for
North
open
Carolina.
carrying in a
Y'all.
Walmart.
Listen.
So you're gonna tell me you can open carry in a
Listen,
Walmart
hold
where you
up.
can get shot as a
Listen.
black person and arrested as a white person?
If you let me talk, I could get to my point. In North Carolina,
Nah.
it was 2 stores.
a
My
2-story Walmart?
no, it's 2 different stores coming from North Carolina, where a black man went into the Walmart. Right, he was walking in. He hadn't
When
even.
was this?
This was like 2-3 years ago. He was
Okay,
walking into Walmart.
but that's a lot different than right
He
now.
was
like there's
walking
literally
into
people getting
Walmart.
arrested for saying, "I get off of probation in 3 days and I'll get my AR-15."
Yeah, well, that's-
Walmart
well-
employees better watch out. That's not a direct threat. I've had text messages saying, "I'm going to burn your fucking house down," and they said that's not a threat.
Well, I mean that's
No, so if they're able to say, "Watch out, Walmart employees! I get off of probation in 3 days and get my AR-15 back."
I'm saying no, that's a different thing. I'm saying Walmart doesn't have any laws that I know of
But
that
states
stops
do.
people from.
States do.
Well, you can open carry you can open carry
But-
here.
No, only when you're fishing, hunting, or you can't open. This is not an open carry state at all. Not at all. You can have it in your car.
Yeah. Well, either way,
We've been gone
you
over
can
that
op-
debate.
you can open carry in some of these places. You can with a rifle over your shoulder
Tamir Rice was shot as a
and walk right into
was
Walmart.
he 9, 11, or 9?
I don't know how.
And
Well,
he
I
was-
know he was young.
And he was
but-
shot in a Walmart for a BB gun, right?
No,
he
it
was
wasn't
shot
a
in
Walmart.
he
That
was
was
shot
a
in
That
the
was a
park.
different kid who was shot in the same state, and he was like 19. And he
That was in Baltimore, I think.
Was that?
I think it was in Baltimore.
No,
The
no.
Tamir
The
kid,
one that
he didn't even have a gun.
he had a BB gun.
No, he had a BB gun.
He had a BB gun, and he was shot in an open
and then
carry,
people were
in
like,
an
"Oh,
open
well,
carry state."
He's got a."
It was an
thing.
open carry state that Tamir
I
Rice
thought
was
he
shot
didn't
in.
have a gun at
No,
all.
he had a
No,
BB
he had a
gun,
BB
but it was an
gun.
open carry state regardless.
Well,
And he was a
regardless-
9-year-old or
Yeah, I
11-year-old
was gonna say,
kid.
he's
All right,
a
so but the
child.
story I was getting at was the guy was walking into Walmart, and these 2 white guys saw that this guy had a, like he wasn't open carry, but like you know how like you.
Oh, he had a concealed carry. That's
Yeah.
different.
Well, no, he had a concealed carry, but you know how sometimes you like you
You
got
know when
different
someone's
shirts.
holding.
Yeah, like he got out the truck or whatever, and he didn't have his shirt all the way down, so it kind of was like riding up a bit. so you can see.
But that's a different law. Even in open carry states, you can't conceal without a permit.
This guy had the light, he had the permit and everything, and they jumped on this man, like, oh, he's got a gun, he's walking in there, he's gonna rob the place, and it was like, because my dad talks about this all the time. I'm like,
well, like that.
You better watch out for that for you. But I'm like, I have
that lunch guy, the Fulano Castro or something.
Fernando Castillo. Yeah,
Castillo.
I mean that was
fucked. I've seen that.
That was fucking like wild.
I can reach.
If that was me personally, I wouldn't even have told the dude I had a fucking gun.
Yeah, no, and as a white person, I don't tell cop.
You.
Like if a cop asks me if I have any weapons they should worry about, I tell them no, because there's nothing they should worry about. Because I'm not going to shoot a cop, so they have no need to know that I have a weapon.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you are carrying a gun, like if you have a concealed weapons permit and you're driving,
you're at more
You're not like that thing isn't on your hip. You got it in a glove box. You got it under.
But you can have a gun in Florida in your glove box without any.
But I'm saying it just
when
you're driving, it's.
But
you take it off like
again,
it's
when they say that there's a weapon, is there a weapon that I need to know about? No, they don't need to know about anything except for what the stop is about.
Yeah,
ever.
I mean, you can be polite and say, "Oh, well, yeah,
No, absolutely not.
But what he did in that situation,
there's nothing you need to know about.
Like,
I do not discuss my day. I do not discuss the contents of my car.
He was doomed the minute he said.
But
that.
again, I can't. You can't pull that like I could. I can't. You can't say there's nothing in the contents of my car that you need to be worried about.
Well,
like I don't because that's very that insinuates something.
Yeah, well, I don't consider the searches or seizures
ever, and you can use that, but at the same
just
time,
walk away.
Not always is the problem, and that is an actual issue. But fuck Walmart, honestly, at this point.
Yeah,
because I was at Walmart the other day, and an employee, like some old Spanish dude, was like, I saw somebody. They came in and they were wearing a coat, and I was afraid for my life. And I was like, you do realize that it's more likely that you die in a car crash than being shot, right? And he was like, yeah, but today it's crazy, man. You never know when you're going to die. I'm like, yeah, you never know when you're going to die.
No.
And he just didn't understand what I was trying to say.
To be fair, I mean, I do get the sentiment from where he's coming from. Like, oh, well, this guy's coming in here and what everything that's happened. But my thing is, because I had this conversation with my dad and a couple other people.
I've been in a mall's food court with a couple who
what will
both
Walmart do, right? Like, what does the security look like?
You don't have to show your receipt, right?
Yeah, you don't. You can just walk.
Have you ever had somebody like try to strong arm you for the receipt?
No, I mean,
I had a dude. So
let me see it. I'm like, I threw it away. Like I don't have it.
You know my job. I do rooms, so I bought 15 sets of sheets of 15 each. I bought 30 sets of sheets.
I feel like you told the story on here before.
And this motherfucker wants to ask me for my receipt. And like in my mind, I'm thinking like, dude, if I need 30 sets of sheets, why would am I selling sheets on the black market? Like, I mean, I'm stealing
but I get it, but
$5 packs of sheets to go sell on the black market.
Maybe you're homeless.
Like, have you ever seen? I've seen people steal out that motherfucker.
Maybe you need to take them.
Yeah, but look at me. I'm 200 fucking pounds. I'm stealing sheets. If I'm 200 pounds, I should be stealing TVs. No, seriously. Like if I got that bad of a drug addiction, what is $80 worth of sheets gonna do me?
Oh, you have
who do you sell sheets to? Do you know somebody you could sell sheets to?
You have a nice warm sleep.
Do you know? Do you know 30 people you could sell a set of sheets to?
I don't even know 30 people.
Exactly.
So let's stop it right there.
Oh man. So overall, that got really off topic. These kids out here, they don't know shit. I'm so sick of being old and knowing too much. These kids...
We're not old.
No,
we're seasoned. We're seasoned
kids,
vets.
The kids don't know nothing. That's the problem. Because, like, kids that age, 20 years ago, like, before we were, cognitive, those fucking kids were, like, ready to own a business and shit. Like, the 25-year-olds of today can barely fucking cook for themselves. And like I'm just sad. I'm just sad at how old I am. Zav, you're not included in that 20. It's a generalization.
Yeah, I know. DJ looked at me crazy.
I saw it. I forgot how young you are when I said that. I wasn't trying to offend you. I'm just saying.
I wasn't either. I was
in general. Do you hang out with many people your age?
Kind of. Not really.
Why not?
Well, there's multiple reasons for that. If you want to get into it, I don't really hang out with anyone. So there's that.
She's better
and
than
then,
them.
Do you have an appeal to hang out with people your age?
Well, when I do hang out with people my age, if you're asking, like, do I think that they're like more mature? It depends.
It definitely depends.
It
Everything's
depends.
circumstantial. Yeah,
It
everything's
depends.
circumstantial.
Yeah, then
Like I lost my
Turbo
I
thought.
lost my parents before I was 22, and a lot of 22-year-olds at the time, like they didn't have to do anything for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and it is very circumstantial. But like from the majority, from what I saw of what I can only imagine is 18 to 20-year-old kid. Like what happened was I was like, fuck. Like when I was their age, I was making $1,000 a week selling ecstasy. These kids are out here trying to get business degrees, but they don't know how Walmart works. They can't find body wash. There's an app. There's an app. They're in the age of the apps. You can load the app and find where the things are exactly. They can't even. They're too stupid to do that. They're just trying to take pictures for Instagram in the middle of a fucking Walmart saying back to school shopping. Like what the fuck?
It's like shut up, little bitch.
Flex culture is so ridiculous. So we're going from that.
Okay.
Last thing. Oh wait, there's I guess.
Nah, baby.
What is
What is
that?
Wait, what is that off to the left?
Susie.
There's something under the no. That was Jay-Z. We talked about Jay-Z earlier.
I'm
So,
old.
we're-
did that.
So Kutre, he wanted to talk about we're gonna get a little adult here.
The
We're gonna-
kinks. How much time
So
we got?
there was shit, man. I think we're over time.
Save it for next time.
No, we got 10 minutes of 59 minutes. All right, so
Kinks.
So Kutre
Kinks.
wanted to talk about kinks.
Everybody got kinks. If you say you don't
sexual
got a kink,
kinks
yeah, sexual
specifically.
kinks.
Okay.
Some weird shit that you're into. Not
Okay.
necessarily weird. Well,
Are we gonna talk about our kinks, or are we just gonna? How are we doing this?
Nigga, stop licking
I say
sauce
it-
off
The
your
sauce,
pants.
the sauce,
Listen,
the
if
sauce
that
is so
man-
good.
if that
I'm so
man wanna-
sorry.
listen,
I am
that
so
man-
sorry about that because
that
I
is-
know the visual's fucked.
That is
You did
wild.
that shit on
That
purpose.
is wild. The fact that you licked the sauce while you're talking about the kinks.
I
Wow,
didn't.
man, perfect
I
timing,
didn't
bro.
do it
That's-
on purpose. Is
you
the problem?
At a golf class,
I did
that.
not. I was just saucing, bro. I was not trying to do that. I'm so sorry. Because
But nah,
I thought
but-
about it after you said that. That was dramatic.
And it's the sauce sauce.
It was
That
super
makes it even
dramatic.
wilder. That makes it
Sauce-
even wilder.
Sauce
But
and
like,
sauce.
All right,
man,
so I just let's run through this for a minute. Like I'll start. How about that? I'll start. So I got some kinks, right? So I like degrading women. I like
That's what you're into?
Wait,
I
all right,
like anal.
Is
I
that,
go-
is that really?
I think I've said this
That's what
before
he
on the
said.
podcast. I cannot watch a pornography unless a dick goes into a woman's asshole.
Okay. So you fall into that Democrat?
And I prefer cream pies.
Okay.
I
yeah,
literally
I'm a
anytime
good-
I skip to the
What type
end-
of cream pie? Ass?
any cream pie
Doesn't
actually,
matter. Okay.
as long as they're anal in the video.
Okay.
But I honestly prefer to see. I want to see what I call POI point of insertion.
Okay.
So,
So you like to see it go into?
I like to see it before and right after,
Okay.
and that's mostly my thing. You know, like I can work either way. You know, like I can go softer, I can go harder. You know, like the tit bondage. I'm into bondage. Tit bondage. No.
I kinda
Don't
wanna-
stretch.
I
Don't
kinda wanna do
stretch
tit
the
bondage.
titties.
I wanna
Don't
do that.
Don't tie up the titties to where the nipple's a fucking foot away from the chest. Why would you do that?
That's the whole point.
No,
You
it's
just-
not.
you just
I mean,
do
yes,
it.
it is. I guess that is the point.
Like,
but like, why would you?
I was
want-
telling you the chick I was talking to who was in the like she's going to
That?
the woodshed and all.
Oh, she's going to the woodshed.
No,
the woodshed.
As
if
I
anybody-
started to get
the
to know
woodshed
her
is
more,
a BDSM club here in Orlando, and I still don't know where it
The
is.
best
But I've been
club.
invited like 3 times by 2 different people.
but she was as I started to get to know her better. She showed me pictures like she was really doing that knot tying shit to the point where like she was just like suspended, like hanging.
In like on a hook.
Basically, not like from her, but like she's tied up. And
So
then,
have y'all ever seen the
hanging
anal
from-
hooks? Like they're like butt
I
plugs,
don't-
but
yeah.
they're hooks.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not
ain't
talk
with-
about that.
But I was like, yo, like
They'll tie 'em to knots.
and she was like, yeah, I'm really submissive and all that. And I'm like, yo, this is right up my alley. Like let's get it.
All right,
let's
so
go.
let's go around the table. Which way, Kutre?
Wait,
because
what
you're
did
on
you
one
even
side-
what did you want to get from this conversation?
I don't know, bro. I was just thinking about it.
He's just
I'm
wondering.
just wondering. I'm like, shit.
He's curious. So no, we're gonna find some things out. Which way should I go, Kutre? I'm gonna let you because that's your woman, and you're you. So you have the decision on who I go to
Well, I
from
mean,
here.
shit. I mean,
Do you want me to be last or
I'll
first?
do mine. I'll go next.
All right.
and do
Haven't
this
you
Go
little-
for it.
already gone?
What's your things?
I guess. Well,
Hurry up.
I would love to see.
We talked about this earlier in depth, kind of.
I would love to see, like, a chick, like, beat somebody, but in a sexual way,
And
like a person's getting off on getting beaten, and
Okay.
I'm watching this happen.
But specify more because it's not a cuckold.
Not a cuckold, because I'm not getting cucked. It's not my
No,
girl.
it's not your girl.
It's a random broad.
Yeah,
You
we
wanna
ain't no
pay
simps
a
around this
random
bitch.
broad who's enjoying beating a random man who
Who's
is
enjoying
enjoying being. You want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
You want to have a good time
Yeah.
watching people have a good time watching gore.
Yeah.
So-
All right, so when you're talking
weird.
about beating them, like how bad are they beating
Oh, yeah,
them? Like, are they like
you know,
using
like,
bats?
that's a good question. Like what?
tasers,
Because I'm
knives?
literally thinking a mace. Like I'm thinking like a.
I'm thinking just
Not like that.
That's
open
really
fist,
extreme.
Not like that. Like with
Palm. fist in face.
like a bullwhip.
No. The bullwhip doesn't do shit. I mean, the ones that they sell at the sex shop, at least. I don't know about the old school actual bullwhips, but the ones that they sell at the sex shop.
Not
the-
those.
What are they called? The floggers?
Yeah, not
The
those.
floggers don't do shit. Those are the
No.
weakest
Yeah, no, I'm talking
BDSM
about
toy.
Let's go.
You want to get something? You get a paddle
Enough
or a
super-
cane. You get a bamboo cane.
Yes.
I've broken an oak cane before.
Yeah.
It was a funny time, but you get a bamboo cane.
It gotta be
You
some
gotta
type
be
of,
careful. You'll
they-
make a woman bleed.
It gotta be some type of skin abrasion.
Well, then the
that's
bamboo
the-
canes. What you want to go for? So you gotta go spend like $8 at Fairvilla
Yeah.
for a bamboo cane. You gotta go spend $50 on some bitch.
Okay.
100 if you want her to look good, but if it's just to beat somebody, I guess it doesn't matter. And then the dude, depending on the type of dude you're trying to get, if it's a dude who cares about himself, then it's going to cost a good amount of money. If it's a dude who just wants to get beat, you could probably get it for free if you
you
know
could
how to talk
probably
to
go
him.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, you want to let this chick beat you up?
It's like, hey, I got this bitch, right?
She gonna tie you up.
She's got a bamboo cane.
She's gonna beat the shit out of you with it.
Like I remember, there's this dude that I used to buy some drugs off of, and as soon as he got out of prison, he was pimping this girl, and he was like on Backpage, messaging this dude who thought he was messaging the girl.
Oh shit! I think you told.
Yeah, and he
So
was
he was like-
he wanted he had the diaper fetish thing. He wanted to be put into a diaper and baby, and I was trying to tell him like, dude, this dude's gonna shit on your girl, like literally. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. He's trying to pay $1,000. $1,000. This guy was gonna pay $1,000 to put on a diaper and do baby fetish
Shit on my baby.
and shit on this girl.
But yeah, man, that's mine.
Baby,
That's
no.
mine.
So all right, so DJ, what's your kink?
I'm a BDSM guy. I got the whole kit.
Well, that's pretty vague. Wait. Go.
Oh,
go on.
I got
Kid.
Go
I
on.
got the
Kid.
ball. I got the ball gag. I got the nipple clamps. Like,
They got the little rubber on the side. so
yeah,
they
I
don't-
got the
yeah,
whole.
'cause
I got the
If
little.
they don't have the rubber, they'll hurt.
I got
but
the little beater thing.
which beater things? 'Cause there's multiple
The
things.
whip shit.
The crop, the flogger, the
Flogger,
paddle,
whatever it
the
is.
cane.
I don't have
The-
no paddle, but
The flogger has the multiple tassels.
yeah, that's the one.
Oh, so
yeah.
the crop is the one like you beat a horse's ass with. That thing, that's where it's at. It's the right perfect in between, like a paddle and a cane. It's perfect.
I got that, and then I get the chicks with the heavy titties.
Wait,
heavy
wait,
titties.
Wait.
Heavy titties.
Wow.
Oh, you missed
Heavy.
last week. This is just a callback to last week because he was just like
missed his ass.
heavy.
And I'm
He's
I'm
like-
emphasizing how heavy they are.
Exactly, it's a very
Heavy
hard,
titties.
heavy,
Okay.
less on the titties.
Okay.
They could have no
Uh-huh.
titties, but they're heavy.
Right.
Just going in, man. Cream pie, the whole.
Wait,
shit.
that's different. But okay, okay,
I don't know, that's
okay.
okay.
Sav, if you don't mind, and if Kutre doesn't mind, if you'd like to share, you don't have to. There's no pressure here.
Oh my god. gosh.
We still have testosterone pumped up from last week.
Where's Vinny? Get Vinny in here.
He's asleep.
Yeah, Vinny's
That's a dead boy.
so.
Poor man's got to work.
Oh shit.
You know, just normal stuff.
Okay. Well,
All right, everybody. Good night.
Keep it real Christian like.
Live.
missionary only.
Lights off.
She likes light bulbs in the butt.
No.
Whoa. Wait, what? What kind of light
Wait,
bulb?
you be getting them light bulbs that
Because
glow,
you can get those like Christmassy ones that kind of are shaped like flames, like they got the little like curved tip. At
The ones
end.
that go on the chandeliers.
Yeah.
Chandelier bulbs.
That's not a true thing. That's not even true.
All right.
Yeet cannon.
I think we've embarrassed Space Boy Dandy. I'm a little embarrassed at this point.
That literally has never happened. Though.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Like it's
yeah,
literally
just a
never
tiny bit.
happened.
But I don't give a shit.
No, I'm down for the.
You know what I was
disclosure.
watching earlier this week? Bukkake shit. That's
Okay.
That's wild
Well, we
shit.
don't have
So
to.
see y'all
I don't
next
feel like
week.
we
No,
have to
but-
talk about this with everybody else.
No, but for real though, you're fair.
What?
You're done. Your segment.
Yeah,
you're good.
you're done.
You
You're
finalized
good.
it out. We're not prying here.
No, I'm saying in general.
Look,
I
it
don't
came up.
Get to choose what comes on here. I just go off the list.
There's a list.
There's a list.
It's in
Okay.
my handwriting, so you
Well,
can blame
now
me.
the list says.
Look, it says
fucking,
kinks.
it's N.
We expose. We exposed now.
We exposed now.
Yeah. So we were exposing
Who are
ourselves.
you
so-
exposing yourselves
and
to?
then tiny.
Our
What is-
audience. What do you mean? Are
Well,
you?
yeah, we talking about kinks. You know, people be judging folk about their kinks.
Don't kink shame.
People don't be kink shaming folk.
People
Well, I mean-
like what they like. Some people like horse faces.
Bro, my
some
next
people
shit,
like
I'm gonna
buttholes.
try to
Some
ride a bitch
people-
like a horse.
Some
That's my
people
next
like
shit.
white girls. You know, like
What? That's not a thing.
I mean,
that's just
some people like missionary. I don't know. Like
that's not a thing.
you know,
like
like
white
if that's
girls
your
aren't.
thing.
I mean, no, but that is my
people-
thing. I do have a soft spot for white girls with heavy titties.
Shut it down.
There's nothing wrong with this.
I was surprised
Shut
at how
it.
okay I was with the contrast.
heavy.
Shut it down.
I think that's a direct DJ quote.
Shut it
I'm
down.
surprised at how okay I was with the contrast.
Yeah, no, that was because Jay had freaked me out. He was like, "Yo, bro, the contrast is gonna freak you out."
Because Jay's autistic.
Oh, of course he is. And all of his like first 3 girlfriends are white, but that's neither here nor there.
Contrast fucked
But,
him up.
but
Okay,
I got
bye.
All right. So wait.
Heavy.
Okay, so hold on. Take care. Don't kink shame.
Brush your hair.
I mean, fucking.
Brush your pubes. Whatever.
If you
Maybe
keep,
cut them.
if you
maybe
keep 'em-
don't.
if you keep
Braid
'em-
'em.
if you keep them out, you gotta at least keep them neat. You know, like,
that is true.
It
I
doesn't.
agree
I
with
don't.
that. You
It
need
doesn't
to
matter.
keep
I
it-
personally, I can't say for everybody else, but personally, it doesn't matter if it's long. You just gotta keep them neat.
keep them
Let
trimmed
it
up.
roam.
And for the
Wild
gals
and
with
free.
heavy titties,
No, just don't.
keep them supported. You need help.
No, let
You-
them
you
things.
wanna avoid-
Lena Paul.
Let them
Yeah.
things
Lena Paul.
go.
No, you need back support.
sis.
But the key word here is heavy.
Bye.
Fuck! I just selected an entire article. Leave that in. Don't cut that.